Sports Professor Rick Horrow, holiday time, and the bottom line is that sports is busier than ever. From a technology perspective, from all of the other opportunities, we see a growth we've never seen before. Next week, we'll look back at 2025. The week after, we'll look at 2026. Right now, we're looking at all of the issues in the opening drive. Number one, the Connecticut Sun may be on the move to Houston. Tillman Fertitta and the Houston Rockets ownership group are attempting to buy the team from the Mohican Sun and the Mohican tribe. They've owned them since 2003. They supposedly had a deal in their pocket for $325 million to move to Boston. Fell through. WNBA franchise expansion. Houston lost out to Cleveland, Detroit, and Philly. So this deal. And at the end of this may be yet another example of coming back to the original WNBA roots of an NBA franchise taking a team, spending a lot of money, using the synergies of the arena and their operations to make it even better. Golden State and others are right there. That's number one. Number two, Fenway Sports Group buys the Pittsburgh Penguins in 2001 for $900 million. We all remember that. That was a high price at the time. They've been held for 4 years. Now, the Hoffman Group, a $1.7 billion price tag, doubling the 2021 franchise price almost. The group itself, 17,000 employees and 125 global brands. And the Hoffmans from Illinois. At the end of the day, this will be one of those deals that is one of the largest in the history of the NHL. One of the more valuable franchises post-Mario Lemieux. At the end of this is becoming even bigger. You sit on the franchise for basically 4 years. You ride the coattails of the NHL, and you sell for nearly double the purchase price. What a wonderful world. That's number two. Number three, the Major League Baseball Luxury Tax. It was $402 million this year. 9 teams paying the highest total ever. The Yankees at 68, but wait, the Dodgers at 71 and more. The Mets at 73. The world champion Mets, no, they didn't get in the playoffs, but that's another issue. $110 million in surtaxes, the repeater tax on top of the tax. The 9 teams didn't impact spending, made the argument, we're going to spend, and this is just a cost of doing business. This emphasizes the most significant issue today. Generating dollars, distributing back to the other teams, but we're ready to discuss the issues specifically surrounding labor, and it may not be pretty. We'll see what happens. That's number 3. Number 4, ESPN extends the Heisman deal. They got the rights in 1994 over a 35-year period. 4.3 million viewers on average this last year. 5.8 million viewers during the telecast, the highest audience since 2012. Under the deal, licensing, contributing to the Heisman Trust, and other synergistic values that'll show how important this event is, where it is on the calendar next year, conference championships, 16-team playoff, moving up the schedule, transfer portal, all uncertain. At least this is locked in. That's number 4. Number 5, Seahawks clinch a playoff berth, 38-37 overtime thriller against the Rams. At this taping, they're 12-3. Sam Darnold, 24 TDs, 13 interceptions, 3,700 passing yards, third most in the league. And at the end of the day, the $100 million signing away from the Vikings basically paid off. This is another cost of doing business. You find the quarterback, you pay him big dollars. And by the way, the 2-year total, $65 million. They could release Darnold after his year by paying him only $37.5 million. They won't do that. This is an amazing story for both the Seahawks and for Sam Darnold. That's the opening drive. Let's look at the 5 to watch over this holiday season. Naomi Osaka signs with Evolve IMG. the 4-time Grand Slam champion. She is the world's in the top handful of top paid female athletes. $12.5 million in combined 2025 earnings, $2.5 million in prize money, and $10 million in endorsements. Her shift to Evolve IMG comes at a time when her earnings and her historic endorsements, coupled with her record annual earnings on a endorsement portfolio, some would say they'll be as high as $60 million per year. Certainly someone to watch. Number one. Number two, Netflix paying Barstool Sports 8 figures per year amid a podcast push. Pardon my take. The Ryan Russillo Show, Spittin' Chicklets. The payment at least $10 million per year and could be substantially higher. The top podcasts and Barstool, a significant match, and at the end of the day, continues to elevate the podcast market. That's number two. Number three, Lane Kiffin, he just keeps giving. His deal he signed at Mississippi gives him dollars on a success performance basis, depending on reaching the first round, second, third, and championship college football playoffs. And by the way, LSU agreed to take advantage of or pay out those dollars, even though he didn't coach them and is at another school. The first round berth, $250. You already got that. The second round win, $500. Third round win, $750. National championship, $1 million. It's not just Lane Kiffin carrying the day, but it's LSU honoring that obligation. They really, really, really wanted him. That's number three. Number four, the Kobe MJ dual logo man card fetches $3.17 million at auction, the most valuable single sports card ever sold. The ultra rare college or the ultra rare basketball memorabilia driven by legendary player pairings. The card will be one of the most highly sought after and was the highest value. And now the collector who bid for that remains undisclosed. It raises the market that much more. That's number four. Finally, number five, NFL viewership streaming picking up steam even before the holidays. 18.6 million viewers through week 15, 8% increase compared with last year, 25% year over year, CBS, and Fox's late window up year to year, up 19%. The bottom line is the metrics are changing. We're counting better, but still, the NFL, the most prolific juggernaut we've got in sports, heading into the holidays. That's your 5 to watch. Speaking of the holidays, you all have a wonderful holiday season. We'd like to thank Callie Kazire for putting this together with us. NBA week, but so much more. I'd like to thank you all for listening and watching. Next week, reflecting back on 2025. The week after, a look ahead to 2026. Sports Professor Rick Horrow, inside the $1.3 trillion business of sports. Happy holidays. See you soon.